Hello and welcome. We're here at the Narendra Modi Stadium. You join us for this T10 between England and...
The home crowd will be looking forward to some early wickets as the captain wins the toss and decides to have a bowl.
Here we go with the first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a match started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Nearly gets the edge. Jordan with a great delivery there. Just quick onto that in the infield. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Got that away nicely. Needs a direct hit. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
End of the
over,
first
4 runs
over.
coming off it.
Australia are now on 4
for none.
End of the first,
the new
not many
bowler
runs
into the
off
attack
it.
for England.
Good start by the bowlers.
Wood, the pace bowler coming into the attack. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Misses everything. No, terrible shot. Big dive from the field, a tremendous catch. And that's gone, amazing catch.
An innings that promised much and really in the end delivered
Australia
very
are
little.
now 5
Pretty
for 1.
disappointing all round.
Is the new batter at number 3. Please give him a round of applause.
Beats the outside edge, good bowling there. Winds up but misses. It's like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Not tempted to play it, that one. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Oh, that is absolutely plumb. The ball hurtling towards the pads, and the batter didn't even play a shot. Smith in deep discussion with his teammate. It's close, but I think it's just clipping the stumps.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Was there an edge? This could be trouble.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't
making the
successful.
long walk back to the pavilion. Out
back to the
LBW.
pavilion. This has
Australia
not been
are
a
now
good
on
knock.
11.
Not what you'd expect
The
from someone
left-hander
of this
is coming
calibre.
into bat at number 4.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
End
That's a
of the over.
brilliantly
Australia
aggressive
are
shot.
now on
Gets on the
17
front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Out. Good catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother
Player
to look at
departing the
more
field.
than one
Brought out
delivery in
for a
that
duck.
over.
Australia
Well, was
are
that a
now
lazy shot or
17
a good piece of bowling? The field
coming
was
into
set
bat
and
for
they fell
Australia.
for it.
Please give him
Out
a
for a
round of
duck.
applause.
Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Wow, that's missed a lot. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. How will he reply? They may have overstepped. The captain should be disappointed by the effort. Just need to adjust the run.
Wood will be disappointed with that previous delivery. Not up to their normal standards. Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off perhaps. Doesn't beat the infield.
End of the over.
Nine
Australia
off.
are now on
26 for 3.
Chris Woke,
Would have
the
expected
new
a bit
bowler
more
into the
aggression
attack
that
for
over.
England.
The run rate hasn't really gone up. Need to capitalise on their time at the crease now.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
And another one. It's raining 6s now.
Wokes shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Well, that's just a classic cover drive. Beautiful to watch. Great sound off the bat and it's 4 more.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. It sounded good. It sounded
End
really
of the over.
good. That's the
Australia
maximum.
are
It's gone
now
12 deep into the crowd.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Sam Curran,
the
the
left
new
arm
bowler
medium
into the
bowler, is
attack.
coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Warner, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. That is huge, enormous, massive,
Those
gigantic.
runs bring up the 50
Take it
partnership
big.
between these two.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Gone. Great catch. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
A
David
long
Warner
walk back to the
pass.
pavilion.
Brought
This has
out
not
for
been
8.
a good
Australia
knock. Not
are
what you
now
expect from someone of this
2 for
skill
4.
level.
Mitch
Difficult
Marsh
period
is
as
the
they
new
come to the
batter
wicket.
for
They'll
Australia.
take plenty of
Please
time
give
to
him a
settle
round of
themselves in
applause.
before facing their first ball. And out. 2 wickets. 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
That's 2
big
wickets
wicket
in a
is
row.
gone.
The bowler
Never
is
really
now on a
looked
hat-trick.
comfortable, and now they have to
Is the
start
new
the long
batter
walk
at number
back.
7 for
Yeah,
Australia.
big opportunity.
Please
They've
give him a
worked
round of
really hard
applause.
in recent
Adil
weeks. They should
Rashid,
have the
the new
confidence to
bowler
build an
into the
innings and get
attack.
a big score on the board.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Brooke, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Errs on the side
The
of
batter
bowling
brings up
slightly
his half
fuller,
century.
and have been put away. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Huge. That has flown.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Head has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Oh, stunning delivery.
At long last, they
leads
have
the
the
field.
wicket.
Bowled
Could so
57.
easily have been a
The batting
game-changing
team are
innings.
now on
All the same, it's been
8
fabulous to
Cummins
watch.
is the new batter
Field will
at
come up
number
now,
8.
you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Huge shot. That's a massive shot.
End of
Just
the 7th
incredible.
over. Australia
That's just
are now
silly.
on.
The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Well, the captain's made every effort to try and curb this onslaught, but the batters have had answers for every question so far.
Good pick up, big chance. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an
Player
easy catch.
departing the field.
They
Brought
find
out
themselves
for
7
Australia
wickets
are
down.
now on.
It's about
Number
now
7,
you need
Bissett.
someone to
Mitchell
stand
Starc
up and
is
stick
coming
around
into
at the
bat
crease.
at number 9. Please give him a warm welcome. End of the over. Australia are now
97 for 7.
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Gone. Great reflexes. Gone. Fine catch.
Player departing
Well,
the field. Brought out
fantastic
for
wicket. Kept the
the
runs
batting
down.
team are now on.
Really didn't get settled
for
and looked to be in
Adam
trouble
Zaba
for
is
most
coming
of the
into
knock.
bat at number 10. Please make him welcome.
Good fielding out in the boundary. Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
On his way back to the
Another
pavilion.
one goes
Brought
off
out
to the
for a duck.
pavilion.
The
That's
batting team
9
are now
down
on.
now. Some good
102
bowling,
for none.
finding
the
this tail
left-hander is
out.
coming into bat at number
Certainly
11
feels
for
like this is
Australia.
close to the end.
Five
End of the
runs added in
9th
that
over.
over.
Australia are now
102 for 9.
for 9.
Wokes
Chris Wokes,
coming back
the new
on
bowler
here.
into
They've
the
been
attack
bowling
for
really
England.
well so far.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
He's quick onto that in the infield. The crowd is electric right now. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. And that's the end of the innings. Australia have set a target of 111 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase. Square cut, finds point, no run. Can't get that outside the ring field. Cuts that off well in the infield. Oh my, that's racing away.
Yeah, too
End of the
wide.
over.
It was there to be
England
hit,
now
and it was
for
really given the
England.
treatment.
Josh
4
Hazelwood,
runs out
the
of
new
there.
bowler into the
England
attack.
are 4 for none. Going with pace now.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. That could be costly with a free hit for the batter now. Thick edge, no! That's racing away.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Got that away nicely. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
End of the
16
second
runs out of
over.
there.
England are now
20 for none.
20.
Stark from the Reliance end.
Bairstow watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Straight to the fielder. Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Thick edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Brilliant diving stop.
End of the third over.
3 runs
England
coming off it.
now
England
3.
23 for none. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Great shot through the gap.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. How will the bowler respond?
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Butler waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Doesn't beat the infield. Nicked it.
End of the
Australia
fourth
kept the batters
over.
quiet in
England
that over.
are now
so
on
far,
for
though, no
2
wickets
for
for the
none.
endeavour being shown.
David
Right-arm
Warner,
pace bowler
the new
is coming
bowler into the attack.
from the Reliance end. Knocks him over. First ball of the over.
The player
Fluent
departing
innings
the field
undone by a
bowled
decent
for
delivery.
56.
A good
England
wicket to
are
get at a
now
good
for
time.
2 for 1.
Before that
Darwin
wicket, the new
Milan
batter
is
comes
coming
charging
into bat
out of the
at
crease.
number
They're
3.
quick to
Please
take guard and
make
face
him
up.
welcome.
Milan muscles that away flat and hard and 4 more.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Wow, that's missed the lot. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum
End of the
results.
5th
6
over.
more.
England
Hit
are
that one
now
on the
on
up. A
57
fabulous
for 1.
drive for 6.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. The right
Steve
armour
Smith,
is coming
the
on
new
to bowl
bowler into
from the
the attack.
pavilion end. Huge. That has flown.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Went again. Didn't get the same elevation, but it's another boundary.
Goes over the top with that shot.
Got that one clean out of the middle. 4 off a brilliant shot.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Australia having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Was there an edge? This could be trouble.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Finds the fielder with that shot. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No
End
to
of
run.
the 6th over.
Flashed at it.
England
Didn't
now
time it well, but got
5 for
enough
1.
to get it to the boundary.
18 runs at it there. England are 75 for 1. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Edge, but it drops safely. Everyone's gone up. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder.
That's it.
Well, now that could be out. Out of the
And
ground.
that brings up
That's
the
a
50
tremendous
partnership
shot.
for these
Just
two.
sailed away.
Well, enough. Leverage there to get a good swing of the arms. Under it to get it over the rope. A few moves made in the field.
Collects that one. Simple as you like inside the ring.
End of the
Really
7th
playing
over.
all their
England
shots that
are
over.
now
Very
on
expensive.
5 for 1.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Beats the field with a great shot. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
The player
As they head back
departing
to the
the field.
pavilion,
Brought
they'll
out
be wishing
for
they went
25.
about this innings a
England
little
are now
differently.
on
Not too
7
much to
for
speak
2.
of on the
Harry
scoreboard.
Brook is coming into bat at number 4 for England. Please give him a round of applause.
Pinged off the bat.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Onto that early, that could be 4.
It just
End
looks
of
so
the 8th
easy.
over. England
Gets
are
onto the
now
front
on
foot and eases
5
through the
for 2.
ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
End of the over, 10
The
off
new
it.
bowler into the
England
attack for
are
Australia.
5 for 2.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
midfield with a cracking shot.
And those are the winning
That's
runs.
it about broadcasting.
These two have brought home this successful run chase. England have taken the victory. Thank you very much for joining us here for this match.